Hi guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be analyzing three top cryptocurrencies which are Chainlink, Polkadot and Litecoin. We will see where they might move over the next weeks. Please subscribe to our channel if you want us to keep releasing technical analysis for free, while to receive our real-time alerts and our trading signals, then you can join our growing community on Patreon. You will find a link in the description field. Let's start with Chainlink. As you can see here, we have a weekly chart, which means every candle is a weekly one. As of the 3rd of April 2021, Chainlink is worth $32.64. So what we see here is a breakout above the previous all-time high at $20 till experiencing Chainlink going to hit $35. From there, I've been calling a retrace, which actually happened, till seeing Chainlink almost retesting the previous resistance, which is right now a horizontal support at $20. So what we see here is a long white candle right now, which is breaking above an ascending triangle, which can be detected by linking of this oblique support and all this oblique resistance, where we see a lot of tails, which means an increase in terms of volatility. We also see an increase in terms of volumes when we compare the current volume with the previous one, yet we need to see much higher volume if we want to see Chainlink breaking the previous all-time high. So what is going to happen over the next weeks? I'm quite confident that Chainlink is going to break quite soon $35, the $35 threshold, which is the previous all-time high, which is the current all-time high, and we can forecast Chainlink going to hit the next target at $50. So how we calculate $50 is given by the difference between $35 and the previous resistance at $20. So 35 minus 20 is 15. 15 plus 35 give us $50 as a next target for Chainlink. As you all know, I'm not a FOMO guy. I'm really against giving out fantastic price target. I like to be realistic. You will never hear me telling that Bitcoin is going to hit $10 million because it's not realistic. So I like to be realistic, and I also like to warn my subscribers and my patrons when I do believe some asset is going to retrace. Okay, so what is going to happen next? A new period of accumulation at $35. We were going to experience a small squeezing, but I'm quite confident quite soon we're going to break above $35 with $50 as our next price target for Chainlink. Now let's move on and let's analyze Polkadot. Polkadot is a very interesting chart. We see a huge volatility for Polkadot, which is not comparable with what we have experienced and what we've seen for Chainlink. As you can see here, for Chainlink, we have, yes, an increase in terms of volatility, but not something absolutely not comparable with the Polkadot. So what we see here is a huge increase of volumes that are not seen before. Right now, with the current long white candle, we are breaking above the previous horizontal resistance around $40. So what is going to happen next for Polkadot? Definitely Polkadot in a matter of few days is going to retest $70 first, and then ultimately $100. Why I give this leverage is because, as you can see here, at $100 we have numerous candles with the huge tails, and $70 is the second, well, in this case will be the first barrier that Polkadot is going to encounter over the next weeks. So at $70 we are going to see an increase in terms of volatility. So we will see some candle like this one, so big tails, but definitely we are going to hit $100, which means we still have a 100% of potential gain in front of us at $100. So once hitting the $100 area, I definitely suggest for those one who are holding Polkadot to sell, to lock into profit for at least half of the position, if not more, because at 100 US dollar we will see definitely a strong retrace for Polkadot. We will see a new accumulation period before Polkadot will be able to break above 100 US dollar, which actually will happen really late in the time. So it's not something which I do forecast is going to happen over the next few weeks. Okay, so over the next few weeks, definitely 70 with a spike to 100 US dollar, but then late in the summer we will need to reevaluate where we are with Polkadot in terms of accumulation. Okay, now let's move on and let's analyze Litecoin. As you can see here, we have in the upper section a weekly chart, while beneath we have two kind of cycles. This one is a weekly chart. So what we see here is the price is moving across the upper envelope, so nothing extreme so far. But as you can see here, 250 US dollar is an extreme horizontal resistance, is an extreme barrier, is a very strong barrier for Litecoin, from where I've been calling for a retrace. Now, if we analyze the cycles, we are definitely still inside the bull trend, okay, with the red curve above the azure one for the very first cycle, with the white curve above the orange one for the magnitude cycle, where I've changed the parameters. Okay, so where we can forecast the Litecoin over the next weeks. In terms of relative strength, it's important to compare Litecoin with Chainlink and Polkadot. So I can definitely say that Chainlink is my first choice out of the three analyzed. Polkadot is my second one. Definitely Litecoin is my last choice in terms of potential gain, in terms of timing for the explosion, for the price movement. Okay, so what is going to happen next? Definitely I do believe we are going to move horizontally, so it will not, I do believe is not going, we will not be experiencing Litecoin breaking above 250 US dollar over the next the really next days. We will need more time with an accumulation period before experiencing Litecoin going to hit the previous all-time high at 400 US dollar. So right now, I do believe we are still in an accumulation period, and in terms of volumes, what we see here is a decrease in terms of volumes, which is exactly what we don't want to see if we are believing in a movement up for Litecoin. So Litecoin is, right now, as the relative strength, is the minor relative strength when compared with Chainlink and Polkadot. We definitely need an increase in terms of volatility, an increase in terms of, more importantly, an increase in terms of volumes before forecasting Litecoin going to hit a new all-time high. Thank you guys.